Long time I was struggling to start a good vlog channel about our experience in the United States as a Ukrainian family. I was struggling because I was not sure it is interesting for somebody else until I was sure by seeing comments about how people excited to see how we're experiencing different thing in America, like first time Texas Roadhouse or first time delivery baby or something like that. And I think I get approval from myself to start this thing right this day because this is kind of a big day for our family. It's the first day of life of our kiddo. It's her first day because she was born yesterday at 10 o'clock and today is almost like 8, so it's like first day and first episode. Should be very symbolic. And as a first episode, I want to continue this thing a year and see what's happened. Should be good. Should be fun. We're not just a casual family, and we have always some challenges and adventures which we're solving with a smile and going ahead. As of this video, as I said, it's our experience. I will tell about delivery. It was amazing overall. I wasn't when Dasha born. This little kid. Hey Dash, do you remember how you was born?
No.
No? Me too, because I was not at home. But this one in America, my first experience was super cool. But it feels like it's a private clinic. And in America, most of this hospital are private. And in Ukraine, we kinda doesn't trust doctors and not much trust. And avoiding hospitals because they are governmental. And usually you will do anything but not go to hospital because you kind of expect bad service. It's not blaming, it's just what we lived for like 30 years in Ukraine. We was always do something by our own. Like my father, I don't know when, like several months ago or half a year, have accident in his garage. He was doing something with a grinder and literally cut his hand. And what do you think he do? And what do you think usual American will do? But my father, with the really big damage, just stitch himself with the glue, you know? I asked him, why don't go to hospital? And reply was, why would I? Like, I can do it. I'm fine. This is Ukrainian approach to hospitality. But this delivery and overall all this hospital experience is showing that private structure is a little bit better unless you have money because you have to pay for insurance like us. But what I know that in America, if you come to hospital, any of them, and you even don't have nothing, or like we just come to the hospital when my wife was in labor, and they ask me like, "Are you citizen?" I say no, and they're like, "Okay, no social, no insurance." I say, "No, no, no, we have social and we have insurance," and they're like, "Okay, approach." But even if you come United States in a probably place like this clinic, if you come like you are undocumented, let's say, or you don't have money, they will help you instead of what we have in Ukraine that you probably want to pay, even if it's hospital like governmental. You first you pay, then they do something, and it's not just a myth. It's not I'm lying. That is how it is. I have a lot of experience. Like it's true. You have to pay. Other than will not do nothing. And when we see what's going on here, I like this. Better I pay insurance and I'm covered, then I can avoid all this thing. Uh, Previous last year we have a bad experience when we play mini golf and my daughter hit me by the stick just right to the eye. I still feel something in here. And then we got emergency moving me to another city, and this was very like that was good. The service provided to me was really good, and hopefully I just don't experience with the bad service of healthcare of America yet. Hope I will never get, but fix me in a comment what this could be. Just tell us, because always people was asking me and asking from the point that, oh, you should wait till you get something in healthcare. But we get something in healthcare, delivery and accident, and always okay. I mean, maybe we are also, because of our I would call it Ukrainian rusted mentality, that we can do a lot of stuff by our own, heal ourselves from literally almost everything, and we kind of don't need hospitals. We are fine here. Maybe that's why I'm so happy to get when it's emergency or delivery, they are wonderful. I don't know how hospitals here about some casual thing, like a little one, which we never go to the hospital, but you know, Americans probably do. So overall, I want to say we're happy with this. We're happy that we will go from the hospital. Like she was delivered around 10 o'clock, like 9 something, and one day after, like 24 hour, we'll go home, which is impossible in Ukraine. They'll hold you around 4 days.
I was staying in hospital 5 days.
Yeah, with our first kid was 5 days. No matter how good you are, what tests are, like you will stay. That's a rule. But here they're like, oh, you're good to go. You've passed the test. Mom is good. Kid is good. Go away. Like, take your care. That's just cool. And and again, I know it is some issues, but hopefully we don't experience them yet, and this is channel about our experience. You can go ahead and tell me in the comment what you get, like just tell us, should we know.
You know what you need to tell people? Your like your experience to be on a delivery.
Well, that's a I think this is a separate video, like my experience of delivery, because it can took a half an hour of deep conversation and deep talking about my insight of overall understanding how people are coming to this world. Because while I've been there, I'm like, I was crying probably in part times, but I was like, holy moly, this what women do to make kids. I like, whew, first of all, I'm glad that I'm a man and I'm avoid all this thing. I'm like, I feel myself so simple. All I need just, you know, nothing basically is feed me.
Just to make money.
Yeah, just feed me, and I'm okay. But what I was saw, I mean, I didn't look how the baby is delivered exactly. Like I was avoiding just look there, but overall the pain and struggle. We arrived in the hospital something like 5 p.m. and she delivered around 9. So like 4 hour of this pain. And
I was in pain from 6 a.m.
yeah, and thing is, she was not get any anesthesia, nothing, just full natural deliver, and I was witnessing all this way, and it's kind of mind changing, like understanding really what the cost of the human life, because the cost is big. I know it's just like one day, and then your kid will live 80 years, so I don't know, but I don't pay this cost, so I don't understand how painful all this thing. But definitely it's some mind changing thing for sure. And I don't know about other hospitals. This was good, but I also consider that probably some of them are not so good, and we are just lucky. Maybe we know that America is so different country. I mean, you can go next county, and we'll be waiting. Like I literally experienced this when I was going from Florida to Georgia. I was crossing one, let's say, county line, and somebody like changed the, you know, tone of the film. It was different. The houses looks bad, like lost, and downtown of the city was like after some horror movie, you know. And it's just different county. That's happened here. So we kind of probably very lucky people that we've been visiting only nice places and never something really what we need to avoid. For example, I know that, let's say, Chicago, famous city, you don't want to go to south of Chicago. Really, you don't want to go there, and people just don't go there. Like maybe a mistake, just tell me. But I mean, but what I like in America in this way, that if you're focusing on positive and really good sweet spots of America, you can so enjoying them. If you really don't spread your attention to something with, it is some issues, it is some low points, but just keep them. Like life is life. It depends like what you're focusing. That's where your focus is. That's what your life. And you can find two-person. One will be focusing on good and probably live a happy life, and another will be focusing on bad, and both of them will be right. It is a bad places and things in it something, and it's a good one. So my suggestion, let's just look in the world as a good of playthings. And in this point and this mindset will just automatically skip you from something bad. You don't wanna, you will not focusing on this. Like, simple situation. We was driving and we see homeless people. I'm like, give him money and just, oh, like, sorry. But somebody can say, oh, look at this, like, what's going on? Like, it's same event. But you will see on, like, one people will see this as one thing, and another, as me, was like, okay, people need help. Like, let's help them. That's all. I will not focus. I just skip it. So let's just skip some bad stuff in the life.